Excuse me. Hello, this is George Senda, the real, official, authentic, original, the one, the only, the official, the guy from Pittsburgh. Accept no cheesy YouTube commentators, imposters, or trolls. And this is my tonight's haul video. I got the haul absolutely free. I went to Ross. I will be publishing that video on my membership list, and you can join the membership list for $3.99 or $6.99 a month, where you'll get content you'll see nowhere else. And after Ross, I went to the credit union. They had no way to give me quarters because their cash machine was down. That's why I like the old school thing. You kept a drawer with money in it. Quarters, dimes, nickels, penny rolls, and, a couple $100 in change. So if something happened, like the electronics didn't work, you could still make change. Old school. So I go to grocery outlet, and I have trouble seeing, and I have this big red wallet with all my cards in it, and I couldn't find my debit card. The guy comes behind me, man, about 50, white fellow, very nicely dressed in I was envious, he had a plaid, like a Pendleton shirt on, wool shirt. I love those things, they keep you warm. Haven't had one in years. Since Montgomery Ward's been out of business, we used to buy them at Ward's. He said, "I'll put it on my tab." I thought he was talking to the cashier. He was right behind me. Only got about 5 items. I said, "Well, what do you mean I can't buy my card?" He said, "No, I'll pay for your groceries." I said, "Oh my God, thank you." I'm shocked. So I really thanked him. I thanked him when I left, and that was about $50 worth of groceries. So I got free groceries tonight, which is a big help out. I went to the credit union, got a print on my account, put money in my savings account. I have $79 in the savings account. I'm slowly adding every month so that I have a couple $100 in case of emergencies. And the antibiotics for Fluffy has come. And last night, Fluffy ran outside after I put the police stuff on him. And normally he rubs it off, but he hadn't been scratching, neither has the little girl as much. And then I'm going to try to get Mama Cat and Kittens treated for fleas. So this is a huge help to get $50 for the girl. The only thing, I was in a hurry to get to the credit union before they closed, and I wish I'd gotten my little folding cart. They have big boxes of cat litter. $18 for 38 pounds. If I'd gotten 2 of those, he might have paid for those too, or he might have not. But that's the biggest issue I have, is going to get dry cat food and cat litter. Okay, first of all, we have the ever popular toilet paper, and it's a good thing because I was completely out. We have 2 packages of mandarin oranges, and from the liquor store we have the remaining bottle of Snapple, peach Snapple. They had the big bottles or small bottles of Snapple, but we have a bottle of honey, and we have a bottle of Tapped, never heard of Tapped, organic pure Vermont maple syrup for my waffles. This comes from Island Pond, Vermont. Certified organic by Vermont organic farmers. Does that mean the farmer is organic or the maple syrup is organic? I'm not sure. Okay, now we have a comparison here, and I will do a taste test of this. We have Curtiss Brothers Organic Ketchup, America's first ketchup since 1868. Now, I'm going like, this stuff, it was so cheap. How good could it be? It was 2 for $1 in glass bottles. And I guess I could save the glass bottles for something, mustard or whatever. Great Taste Award 2018 to 2019. But on the back it says Curtiss Brothers and Company, Rochester, New York. Certified organic, product of Italy. So we got Italian ketchup sold by a company in Rochester, New York, saying they're the oldest ketchup. And yet, being from Pittsburgh, now it's Kraft Heinz, Now, we have a bottle of Heinz ketchup, what's left of it, which is why when I saw this 2 for $1, I said, you know, even if it's not that great, it's 2 for $1. Heinz ketchup, founded 1869, 1 year later. So will American ketchup beat Italian ketchup? That's the question. We'll do a taste test on that. I'll put the remainder of the ketchup. I'm almost out of ketchup, so until I got that. And then we have, I don't know how they sell this. It's perfectly fine. Chicken to the sea cocktail shrimp. We have milk. I've been having a lot of reflux. Milk will help. I went to get chocolate milk. It's $5 for a bottle of chocolate milk. We have a slightly squashed milk on the bottom. We have a package of green beans. We have and 2 packages of crispy battered fish portions, 12 to a pack. Now, why has nobody reported these fish being battered? Terrible thing to batter a fish. So, okay, now, let's see. Hello, Candy King. No, I have not solved, I've not heard anything. I am hearing static. All right, let me put this away. I'll be right back. Oh, no, that milk. Let's see. And this is with the grapes. I haven't eaten the grapes yet. Put the milk in the refrigerator because it'll keep the milk cold. Don't knock on your creamer good. I gotta eat those grapes. Tomorrow will rain again. I might still go out and get cat litter. Depends on how much it rains. Hello, Benny. I've heard nothing. I don't know. Maybe they're not saying anything publicly and they just want to deal with it privately. I don't know. I'm kind of surprised. But, you know, some things are out of your control. Like this captain. It's fluffy. Keeps moving and I keep tripping over it. Okay. Mama. Mama. Silly mama. Silly mama. Mama cat. Mama cat. Hello, little girl. And Fluffy. And by the way, I have not heard from Kathy. So, no, I got a haircut in Patty several weeks ago. So, and I will be doing a video for the channel membership of what I got in Ross, a very small haul, and then a test of one of the items I got in Ross. So, I'll do a consumer test. Not something I can eat, but something I could definitely use. So, there'll be a separate one. There'll be one for the channel membership. When this video is done, I will do another one testing this product I bought. The mama cat is in the door. Little girl is on the floor. Floppy is on the bed. He is much better with the fleas, and so is the little girl. I have to treat mama cat when I can catch her, and then little kitten who is harder to catch. So, rain tomorrow. Cold tonight. No snow. Not that I'm aware of, but it's supposed to snow in the Sierra tonight, tomorrow night. Maybe 25 inches of snow. There's still towns. People are trapped. They can't get out of their houses. They can't go get food. They can't go on the roads. It's terrible. Newsom finally brought in the National Guard. That took him a couple of days at least. I told people on the street, if I were the governor, I would have the Guard, the Army, I would have had people from department stores, prisoners, anything. Clear the roads. You have to take a shovel, snow blowers, clean out Home Depot and Lowe's and True Value and Ace Hardware and buy snow blowers. They spend a lot of money in this state on all kinds of stuff we don't need, but get other states to loan you their snow plows and snow blowers. Yeah. So, computer, weather for Reno right now.
Right now in Reno, Nevada, it's 40 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly cloudy skies. Tonight's forecast is cloudy skies moving in and out with a low of 32 degrees. Either way, there's a winter weather advisory in effect from Saturday, March 4th, 10 p.m. to Sunday, March 5th, 10 a.m.
Computer, 40 degrees going down to 32. Computer, weather for Reno tomorrow.
Tomorrow in Reno, Nevada, there will be lots of clouds with a high of 41 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 26 degrees. Either way, there's a winter weather advisory in effect from Saturday, March 4th, 10 p.m. to Sunday, March 5th, 10 a.m.
Where's the snow? Computer, weather for Truckee tomorrow.
Tomorrow in Truckee, California, you'll see snowy weather and can expect a high of 33 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 21 degrees.
There you go. Truckee will get snow. So, well, I'm not going to get started on that because I can get a strike from YouTube for not following the official party line. We know what party. And, by the way, President Trump has a thing on my email. If I donate $1, I have a chance to win to go to a Trump rally. I would love to go to a Trump rally. The guy from Pittsburgh at Donald Trump rally. I'd love to win the other thing where you get to have dinner at Mar-a-Lago. Then I could see where the FBI came. The FBI, some agents are saying they didn't want to invade Trump's house, and they never should have done that. Yeah, well, we had 4 train wrecks. Now, I personally think... Let me see if I can find this thing. I can't find it. I got it clear. It's over here somewhere. I think the aliens got ticked off that we shot down their spaceships. And that's where the trains wrecked. They took their destructo beam and derailed 4, because you had 4 train derailments. They've had them in California, they've had them in San Jose, and even one in San Francisco in the belly of the socialist beast. So, here, Mama Cat. Mama Cat. Be nice, little girl. Be nice to Mama. Mama loves you. Mama keeps and Fluffy keeps hissing at Mama Cat. Oh, she is making biscuits. Oh, she's on the kitty blanket and she's doing that. So cute. You be nice, little. Be nice to Mama. Be nice to Mama. Mama loves you. So, the minute I reached down to the little girl, Mama Cat ran for the door. She gets so frightened. So, along the coast, now not the far northern coast like Redding, but San Francisco, the People's Republic of Berkeley, San Jose, Los Angeles, I don't know about any, maybe San Diego, maybe not, but they had a conservative mayor who ran for governor and didn't make it. But the Imperial Valley, little girl, nice. Be nice to Mama. Why are you snarling at her? Be nice. Mama loves you, little girl. You're always so gentle. Why are you hissing and snarling at Mama Cat? You be nice. I don't understand that. She's one of the most gentle cats I've ever had, but she's snarling and hissing at the Mama Cat. Mama really wants to come in here and live here. But little girl, that maybe it's just possession. My blanket, my kitty bed. You can't go in my kitty bed. Silly cats. They've known each other. I've been feeding Mama for over 12 years. 10 or 12 years. And now little girl is going back to the blanket. But she's a female. Usually females don't do this. Only males do this alpha male stuff. I guess she's the alpha female now that Fuzzy's gone. No, I've had a problem all week. I ate some chicken and it attacked me. And then my sinuses have been draining with all the rain stirring, but all the pollen. I'm not in any shape to sing. I come home and I'm dragging, like, oh, God. Particularly when I drag home heavy stuff. So, not tonight. So, I watch some on YouTube, but I don't have cable. I'm a poor and poverty-stricken man, you know. So, there's a man who would have cable. That's the story and the fable. That's all I can do. My voice is shot. Yes, Fluffy, the medication is on the way. The antibiotics are coming whenever they get here. I know, sneeze, 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 sneeze. You'll get taken care of. Fluffy, Fluffy. I paid $58. Yeah, I noticed all the comments about that guy with game like that. He should automatically be convicted. Murdaugh. Yes, you pronounce it. He says he's innocent, but they convicted him at what 10 minutes? Boom, boom. And one story, AO News or something said the jury was laughing at him. So, not a good sign when the jury laughs at you. So we see. Oh, I forgot one thing. I had the liquor store. I also bought. Now you shop around for everything. This I only pour in my tea or coffee when I can't sleep. Bottle of Hennessy cognac, the good stuff. One liquor store had it at $9.99. I got this for $6.99. Now I just take a cap when I have real trouble sleeping some nights. This morning I woke up because I was soaked in sweat because I had the electric blankets on. Hi, Mama. We love you, Mama Cat. I'm not sure about little girl. She is closing her eyes and she's needy. She's such a big baby. Yes, you're a big baby, Mama Cat. We love you. I think she got on the bed yesterday. I have a feeling, I bought 3 lottery tickets. I have a feeling if I ever you don't want a haircut. If you watched the video the other day with Kathy's haircut that Patty butchered, it like a cross between Patty used a bowl and a wheat thresher, and Kathy's hair looks horrible. So what the hell is on my hand? Something sticky. Ooh, yeah. That's not good. Hold on. I don't have any Kleenex here. It's time to open up. Oh, Mama! She jumped in the bed. I scared her. I didn't know she was there. So, Rumpy hisses at her, too. And I will be going to UFOCon on the 18th. So, hold on. I gotta get these on my finger. Went in the toilet. So, you don't want to get a Patty. Patty gave me my haircut. I think I had to chop some hair off in the back because it kept standing up. So, and I don't understand this. I turned on the speaker. Sorry, and it's been plugged in, and then the Bluetooth stops.
Bluetooth.
And last night, I plugged in the AM radio and did a recording of the beginning of Coast to Coast AM, my little Memorex radio, and you can watch that. And I had the RCA plugs. I don't know what they are, but anyway, auxiliary plugs. So I can listen to AM on it, but this place has got a lot of interference because of steel. But I can listen to AM radio. This thing has FM radio, which is almost useless. I run a classical station and with a great deal of searching. There's no dial. You just push buttons till it finds a station. But it does have one thing, and I'm not going to point it at you. It does have a very bright light. So, I mean, it's really bright. I can see the door now. When the power went out last Sunday, I hit part of the wall and part of my paranormal bookshelf because I could not see the door in the darkness. So I'm so glad to have this. But after a while, I don't know why they have this, unless it's it's going crazy now. Unless it's you're out there and you need help and someone sees the flashing light. I don't know. Anyway, I'll shut that off. So I don't know if he betrayed me or not, because it's edited. It's an edited voice. George has never called me Anthony. People know how much I hate. It's a video on the fake. The guy from Pittsburgh, he says, the guy from Pittsburgh official channel. And he's got a background of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and he stole my bumper music, which is YouTube music. He used that. He claims to be in Missouri, which is the same place as the owner of Belgab is. He claims to have a P.O. box. He claims to be me. He claims to be George Senda. He's not George Senda. I'm in California. I've never had a P.O. box in Missouri. I've never lived in Missouri. I've gone through Missouri twice. But he is the imposter, and I've complained bitterly to YouTube, but that's all right. This year I'll be able to do something that should shut down that channel. I'm not going to say what it is. So, but he's got this horrible video, The Crimes of Anthony Senda, coming in October, which is my mother's birthday month, which is probably why they're doing it. They attacked in the trailer, attacked my mother indirectly and me indirectly. And people think it's me. And they think it's George Norrie because it's got George Norrie's voice on there, but doesn't mean it's really George Norrie. The penguins? What penguins? I don't have any penguins except stuffed ones. Somewhere here I have a penguin. So there's a penguin up there. My, what are those things? Beanie Babies? Is a Beanie Baby penguin. Mama. Mama. Mama, 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 mama. Sweet mama, little mama. Little sweet mama cat. Yeah, she's closing her eyes and she's looking. And now she's washing her paws. No. Let me. No. The imposter claims to be and I have complained to YouTube about they have a rule against imposterization. They won't move the channel. The original host is kind of dead. The creator of Coast to Coast and George Norrie and I have been friends. Sadly, I did a eulogy video, which was fairly popular. And, well, it's not Norrie doing this. This is a video produced by the imposter. It's not George Norrie. He used George Norrie's vote. No, I don't want to. Why would I want to live in Missouri? California, until these recent winter storms, has the best climate in the country. The only drawback is You go up, if you go up north, it's conservative. If you go to the Imperial Valley, it's conservative. But the coast is all liberal. But we have the best climate in the country. I just don't like the idea of earthquakes, which is why I'd want to get out of here. No, if I ever do hit the lotto or come into money, there are steps I could take eventually. And I'll move, buy an apartment building, get a house, be out of this apartment, take Mama Cat, little girl, kitten, tiny one in gray with me. And if I could find the big-headed one, I can't find the big-headed gray cat. Mama, Mama Cat, sweet Mama. There we go, hang this up. And have a place with like 10 rooms. Each cat would get its own bedroom. Oh. I'll tell you one thing, one of the first things I'd put in is a hot tub. You'd see me soaking in the hot tub. Well, yeah, George Norrie gets paid $2 million a year. Mama. There she goes, running in the kitchen. And he has helped me out in the past. He's helped me out, and I was very grateful for his help when I really needed it. So I can't complain about George. That's why I won't. Anybody who's negative about George, you know, he's always treated me right. But this latest thing, I wrote Tom, I wrote him, and I wrote the network. I've gotten no reply, so I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. The problem with these people, these trolls, is that they make stuff up. Like they said in there, did George Senda really die 3 times? Actually, 2.5. I'm not sure about the third time. I got electrocuted. I was gone for an hour. There it goes. I'm getting a lot of, ever since Fuzzy died, I'm getting a lot of bile. That's why I bought the milk. I got to go get Prilosec again. And they made a big deal in this video about my mother having been in Dachau, the concentration camp. There's a story behind that. They said about my father checking into a VA hospital when he came back from Korea. They made a slanderous comment about my mother, who is dead, and so is my father. So, you know, they won't leave me. Their things die down for a while, and then they start up right again. It never stops. I've had podcasts. There's at least, I've been on podcasts too. Well, I watered the lawn one day. How can you use other means to get my stuff? I mean, if he's really on that video, then he has somebody's cooperation to produce that video. But that's all right. I'm going to bide my time. By the end of the year, I will do something that will stop that channel cold. But we won't go into that. I was watering the lawn when I was 10, before I got hospitalized. And my father hadn't finished the recreation room he was putting in on our house in Tacoma Park, Maryland. I did a video on that show. You ever where we lived around Washington, D.C.? And restaurants we went to and hamburger places and all that. One building is gone and another building is still there. House is still there. It's worth $785,000. My mother paid $30,000 for it. And so I came in from watering the lawn, and I plugged an electric fan to dry off, and my hands were wet, and I flew about 50 feet across the concrete floor, hit the wall, was out cold, and I was gone for an hour. So I don't know if I was dead or not, but I sure wasn't conscious. I'm sorry your grandfather died in a concentration. We lost family members in the concentration camps. My mother's first husband's family bought her out in gold. She was sent there mistakenly. Wasn't supposed to be sent to Dachau. So, uh, what is CPAC? Oh, Trump is supposed. Well, I'm sure it'll be on YouTube somewhere. I didn't know that, so thank you. I'll have to watch the speech when I get back. If I go out, I got to go out and be tiny one in gray. Depends on the volume of rain. If it's pouring, I don't go out. I'm getting sick of all this rain. And the other thing I don't understand. Oh, wait a minute. How was an inmate supposed to be in a guard tower at Dachau? That was SS troops, unless he was a they had a thing, something commando that were prisoners that were in charge of getting rid of the other prisoners. I'm a little puzzled by that one. Obersonderkommando, I think it was. I try not to focus on the Holocaust, but my mother was in the camp. And she had met Hitler in 1940, was not impressed through her husband to be. So, why do you have trouble concentrating, Betty? Am I that boring? So, my eyes I have dry eye, and I keep getting this crusty stuff. Well, Mama Cat has run away. Fluffy is sound asleep. He loves the electric blanket. Well, we are German. My mother's family came from Lithuania, that was East Prussia. We don't support the views of the Nazi Party either. And I still have relatives in Germany, so I'm not going to say where, but, and relatives. One relative in Canada left, and the other moved to the United States. So, and of course, my sister, my other daughter, lives living in Pittsburgh, and people on my father's side of the family who have been in Pittsburgh since 1820. So, going on three. I know about my history. I've got all the paperwork here. I know the whole family history. My mother sat down over a period of days, and the biggest problem is she wouldn't stop. I had to go home on the bus. Mother, I gotta leave. She'd go on for hours telling the aunts and the uncles and the grandfather and the grandmother and blah, 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 blah. And then she recorded it. I got tapes to send to my relatives and pictures, and hell no. No, I was a history major in college where I switched to computer science, and I took every course offered by City College of San Francisco, Laney College in Oakland, and American River College in Sacramento, and I was a straight A history student, except I did not take black studies, Asian studies, or Latino studies because they are permeated with leftist thought and taught by leftist professors. So even early on in the 70s, I was a conservative and didn't know it. I won't vote for Ron. I think he's a good governor, but I'm a Trump person. Why would I vote for someone other than Trump? And Mitt Romney said the other day that, Trump will probably be the nominee, but we need a new direction or whatever he said. So, no, he's not woke. He is fought woke. He went after Disney, who is about as woke as you get. And by the way, Hershey is now woke. They did a transsexual candy bar ad, and people are screaming about that. So I'm tired of woke. Only woke I worry about is, will I wake up this morning? And then when I wake up, will I feel good or will I feel like crap and go back to sleep? But I think the whole woke thing is idiotic. I saw something today, I don't remember where it was. We have to be diverse. We're all diverse. We're all born diverse. No, 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 no. Look. If it weren't for the 2020 election, Trump would have been president. We won't go into that because you can get a strike if you deviate from the party line. So Hell, Biden's old for the presidency, although I will not. No, they had an ad with there's apparently now there's a transsexual flag, and they had a Hershey bar with transsexual colors. And I won't buy Hershey anymore for another reason. They fired all the employees who wouldn't take the vaccine. I ate Hershey bars for years. I won't buy anything made by Hershey. Won't buy their cocoa. Won't buy their chocolate syrup, which I loved. Won't buy their candy bars. I shouldn't be eating candy bars anyway. So, I'm, you know, firing all your workers. They refuse to take a vaccine that may or may not have worked and may have caused health issues. I know I got the Pfizer vaccine, had health issues. So, I don't want gay candy. I don't want straight candy. I just want a candy bar. I don't care what its pedigree is, you know. Godiva or C's or Lint. I do eat when I go to Target. I don't show it. I get the white chocolate bar from Lint Chocolate in Switzerland. I love white chocolate. Kathy can't stand white chocolate. She liked dark chocolate. I like milk chocolate. So, gay candy. Is that pink candy or I don't know. And then they got all these gay drag people going teaching kids, and they're wearing bondage outfits and they're half naked and going like, why? Leave the little kids alone. Don't teach them about sexuality when they're 5 years old or something. So anyway, the weirdness of the left and issue politics. She likes dark chocolate. I've eaten Lint dark chocolate. I was really hungry. I bought a bag for her and I had to buy another bag. Started scarfing it at night when I was bored. Me eat dark chocolate. You know I'm hungry, but that was a couple of years ago. So I just got her a bag of Lint dark chocolate truffles. But she goes to See's Candy with me and she buys a whole bunch of truffles, but she likes dark chocolate. So does my friend we've never met, though, Lucky Ferals. She has adopted 7 feral cats now, plus the 4 she adopted 6 years ago that were in her yard. So now she got 11 cats she's taking care of. And she's trying to socialize the 7. They're all very cute. So eventually they can get homes. So, excuse me. Stop doing that, George. So, I like milk chocolate. And the one thing Kathy hates that I eat when I can find them, Fry's closed, Fry's Electronics, where I got my supply of Nestle, who does not make the very best chocolate, no matter what Farple the Wonder Dog said in the 50s. Yes, the Nestle's make the very best chocolate. Although I love Farple the dog. He was a puppet. With Danny O'Day and Farple the dog, they did commercials. So, although I do drink their milk chocolate cocoa, although my favorite is Swiss Miss. But the Chunky Bar, which is a big chunk in 4 squares of chocolate with peanuts and raisins. And Kathy can't stand the smell of the Chunky Bar, which would crack me up because when we had a car, I'd sit there and I'd buy it, I would let her know, and then I would open the thing up and she'd, oh God, yeah, the smell is horrible. And then what she would do is she'd buy Funyuns, and they were all onion, and all I could smell was the onion smell when I could smell anything. I can't now because I took this stuff called Zicam. It destroyed my sense of smell because it had zinc in it. That's how I found out I was allergic to zinc. So I would eat these Funyuns, and then the whole car would smell like onions. And it would make me get sick to my stomach. So anyway, I don't have any favorite banned books. We are not Nazi Germany. I don't think any book should be banned. Unless it's something slanderous or evil and promoting violence or something like that. We have freedom of press in this country. We are not the brown shirts. Nothing against you, Benny. burning books in a pile in Berlin or Nuremberg or Munich. We are not Ray Bradbury's Fahrenheit 451, where they go and hunt down people who read. Or trolls who, oh my God, I just made coffee. There's coffee grounds on the bottom of my cup. Why did it do that? The trolls tried to tell housing that my books were a fire hazard, and the fire marshal for the county sent them a letter and told them by phone, books are not inherently going to cause a fire. I have 18 bookcases in here, so I have no favorite banned book. I have over 600 paranormal books, about 250 political books, about 200 history books, a lot of Star Trek books, a lot of Star Wars books, a lot of financial books. My problem is being on SSI, I'm not allowed to have more than $2,000 in the bank. And for a brief period of time when I had a thing on Coinbase, I got free crypto and I made $500 in about 3 months, and then sold it because I had to pay bills. So I could make money if they'd remove that restriction. If you're on SSDI, you get to have as much money as you want. They don't tell you what you can do with your money. So I'm hoping one day to make enough money to get off of SSI and start paying taxes again. By the way, the Chevron across from the grocery outlet, regular 529, mid-grade 545, Supreme 559, and diesel 565 a gallon. So no. It has nothing to do with age. SSI. Goodbye. Bye, troll. Goodbye, troll. No clowns allowed here, and this guy just made a nasty comment about it. SSI is for people who are unable to work for 12 months more at a time. I'm totally unable to work. Well, we had Wizzo the clown who supposedly died. He made a comment about Kathy, and I'm not going to allow that. You don't attack my girlfriend in here, or me. You get kicked. And if people don't like that fact, too bad. It's my channel. You don't attack your host. You don't come to someone's house and start attacking them for whatever reason. But SSI, the regulations, Social Security, you're unable to work for a period of 12 months or more. I have 2 fractured knees, bone on bone. I have 2 injured shoulders. I have an injured back. I can't see what I'm doing because I had cataract surgery. I had cysts in both eyes. I'm a mess. But I cannot work anymore. I could work from home, but I can't go to a regular job because I was walking today when I got off the bus. And I walked to grocery and I walked back, and I was dragging by the time I got back to the bus stop. It hurts to walk anymore because my kneecaps, there's no cartilage. There's cartilage in the knee, but underneath, there used to be broken cartilage. My surgeon told me the cartilage under your knee is gone. It's been absorbed. So he said, you got to lose more weight. Yeah, they came right in. They come in. I'm on Twitter. I just post cat videos and stuff, or things I find of interest. I don't know what Snap is. Only Snap I know anything about is there was in living color. The guy, that hurts. I can't. My thumb is still swollen for some reason. The guy would go snap, snap, and then ginger snaps and snap, crackle, and pop. That's my total Snap knowledge. Whatever Snap is, I have no clue. So they come in to ruin the channel, and I'm not going to allow them to ruin the chat. Okay, it is 9:42. Well, I don't know how they're reposting my member exclusives, but they have taken my content, edited to make it make it sound like I've said things I've never said. There are a number of people that do that. I have a watermark, which they remove. So I don't know how they do that. I don't care what they do. I'm just going to deal with it in my own good time. It just requires money. And you can donate, and people come in here and they never donate to Super Chat except for 2 people, which is something that annoys the hell out of me. Everybody keeps claiming poverty. And I feed 6 cats every day, which is expensive. Well, I haven't watched the news today except that guy was convicted, so on YouTube, when you do breaking news, they will demonetize it. So that's why I do breaking news on breaking news stories. The biggest story I ever did was about a roller coaster where people got injured in Ohio, and that was 30,000 views. Mexican Museum? Why would it be against the Mexican? I've never been to Mexico. I only Mexican museum, and I use the word in quotes. I know anything about it is they have the Mexican military school there, West Point. I think it's Chapultepec. I'm aware of that. I don't know any Mexican museums. What the hell is a Mexican museum? We stuff Mexican guys and prop them up, or the Wax Museum of Mexico. I have no idea what a Mexican museum is. Widow's gone. I don't dislike Russians. I dislike the communist government and now the Putin government because they're police. They took the Crimea away from Ukraine and now they're trying to destroy the Ukraine. I wouldn't know. I have no idea. Well, I got to go feed Tiny One and Gray. It's getting late, and I got to do this other video. So this is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Have a great night. It would be appreciated. I would be appreciated if you donate in Super Chat, which gives me income to feed the cats. Have a great night. Stay dry. Stay safe. Stay warm. And I will catch you next time. Bye-bye for now. This is George Senda, the real, the one, the only, the guy from Pittsburgh.